What up, you guys? It's me, your home girl, your home chicken nugget, your home puta, Betty Rocket. Hold on, it's hot. Today, we're gonna be answering some questions. I asked you guys to leave me some questions on Instagram, and I'm gonna be answering them right now. So let's get into it. Okay. The first question comes from La Denise Garcia, and she asked, what do you recommend to anyone who plans in doing makeup on other people? Well, first and foremost, I would suggest one, that you know what you're doing. Second, basically be comfortable touching other people's faces, be comfortable with other people's facial shape, because everyone's gonna have a different nose shape, different eye shape, different face shape, you know. So you do want to keep that in mind because not everyone has the same face, so you do want to be able to work with a variety of clientele. She also asked, also along with the fact, how would you work on different skin textures and oily to dry? Okay, that's a good one as well, because makeup artists, like, when they first start out, they kind of don't, a lot of the times they don't pay attention to the skin type that their client has, so they kind of just do what they're used to doing on themselves. I'm guilty of that. I did that too, but as I went along, I did learn. So every time before I start doing the makeup, I always make sure to ask, like, what skin type do you have? Do you have oily skin? Do you have dry skin? Do you have combination? Do you have normal? And then you go from there. And once you know that what their skin type is, you want to adjust the products that you use accordingly. Whereas, let's say that they have really dry skin, obviously you're not going to want to bake their face or under the eyes. Likewise, if they have really oily skin, you're not going to just want to dust a light powder, because then it's just going to slip right off. Like I said, you do want to get used to working with different skin types, facial types, skin tones, etc, etc. Leslie Vasquez asked me, where do you see yourself going with your makeup? That's a good question. I see myself hopefully going far, because I do believe in my skills. I do believe in what I have to offer. I mean, I feel like I'm more than just a beautiful face. I feel like I also can entertain people. I can make people smile, I can make people think, I can make people laugh. I can do lots of different things, but yeah, hopefully my makeup career does blossom into what I want to do, which is I do want to travel the world being a celebrity makeup artist, or just traveling the world period doing makeup. That is like a lifetime goal, because makeup is so powerful. Like when I'm done doing someone's makeup and just the look on their face, like, oh my gosh, this is like so beautiful, like it makes my day. Like, obviously I love to get paid, but the fact that they're so happy to see themselves like right after, like, so, and then this is like, oh my gosh, I feel so beautiful, this and that, like, that's priceless. Okay, that's priceless. Like, giving someone a self-esteem boost, how could you not feel good about yourself doing that, you know? Why do you think once a makeup guru blows up, they suddenly forget their real friends? Tea time with Betty. I think that people forget who their real friends are once they blow up, because that's a tough one, because not everyone forgets that where they came from, but a good portion of people that do blow up do end up forgetting their humble beginnings. Why do I think that happens? I don't know. It depends on the person. I guess a general answer would be that once they get this like fluctuation of like self-esteem, getting followers, people telling them that they're good, basically like they're just getting hyped up and hyped up and hyped up, they're gonna start to believe that their friends are not on the same level, and then they're gonna start to look for someone that is quote unquote on their same level, if that makes any sense. But not everyone does that. I know if I blew up, I wouldn't forget my real friends because my real friends are ride or dies, and I've known them all for at least 6 years or more. At least all of them. The ones that I still fuck with. So, next question. Are the men in your life, father, uncles, siblings, guy cousins, supportive of you? I wouldn't say... I would say, I don't know, they kind of don't care, if that makes sense. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh my god, your makeup is so fabulous, Betty Rocket. Like, slay. Give me your brows. What lipstick are you using? No, like, they're not like that, but like, as far as me, like, doing what I do, being on YouTube, putting on makeup, being fabulous for y'all, they don't even give a shit. My brother doesn't give a shit. He's used to seeing me like this. He's not home right now, otherwise I would put him in the video. But yes, he is used to seeing me like this. It is normal as water is wet to them. I don't know. Why are you so bad? I admire you. You remind me of like a close cousin. Oh, thank you. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad because I do my makeup really well. I don't know, you tell me. There's a lot of different ways you can be bad, so just tell me. How long have you been doing makeup? On myself, I have been doing makeup since I was 15. I'm 22 now. Do the math. And on other people, I want to say that I started like for real, like branching out probably like 4 years ago. So right when I got out of high school, I did start freelancing. I started practicing on my mom, on myself, on my cousins, and then eventually I did start branching out on people that I don't know. I do makeup, so if you want your makeup done, go ahead and message me on Instagram, Snapchat, email, fax me, send me a letter, send me a pigeon with a note tied to it. But yes, I do makeup if you're interested. Where are you getting your money from? YouTube or job? Neither. YouTube don't pay me shit. They pay hardly anything unless like you have millions and millions of subscribers and viewers. But for right now, I just make money on the side doing little side jobs, whether it be right now I just do little side jobs, whether it be doing someone's hair, doing makeup, or I also do dye synthetic wigs and I style them and cut them as well. If you're interested, hit me up in a message. What is the biggest lie you've ever told your parents? That I'm straight. Favorite wig? I don't have like a favorite wig in general. It kind of just whatever like I'm feeling in the mood for. Like right now, my favorite wig right now is this pink one, just because I look good in pink hair. I like how I look with pink hair. But other than that, basically, like if I'm wearing a yellow wig, that's my favorite one. If I'm wearing a black wig, that's my favorite one, etc, etc. I would just have to say it's whatever newest wig that I got, and it happens to be this one. Do you go out in public with your makeup? And if so, do you enjoy it? I don't go out like in public, like to the grocery mart or like 7-Eleven, if that's what you mean. But I actually don't go out a lot with my makeup just because, one, it is uncomfortable. I like to be comfortable at all times, and makeup, you can't touch your face. You have to make sure you're not sweating, and if you're wearing a wig and that shit's glued down, you have to make sure that it stays glued down. You have to make sure that the glue doesn't slip off. You have to make sure that you look good. You have to make sure that it's not crusty. You have to make sure that your lipstick is not smearing. You have to make sure your eyelashes are glued down. You have to make sure, you know, it's just a lot of work. It's not for me. But when I do go out, I do like it, which is not often, but I do like it when I do go out, just because, you know, my makeup looks good, and who doesn't like being told their makeup looks good? You know, like, that's why you do it, so people could be like, wow, you look so good. So I guess you can say I do and I don't like it. Girl, can I get a discount off your lashes? They fire. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a discount code right here for you guys to shop on shopbettyrocket.com. I am wearing some Shop Betty Rocket lashes right now. I'm wearing the style Vixen. So yeah, the discount code is right here if you want to go shop, shopbettyrocket.com. Boy Chisme, if you have any. Not really, like it's been stagnant right now, like my quote-unquote love life. Like I'm not really interested, like seriously interested in anyone right now. But yeah, I don't have any boy cheese, man, I'm sorry. Do you think you'll ever make it big? Big, okay. I hope so. I want to be, if I become big, I want to become big to make like a lasting change. I want to make changes basically. Like I want to do a lot of things. If I became big, I would want to grow my business, so you know I don't have to rely on just YouTuber stuff. I can have my business. I also do want, if I get a lot of money, I do want to invest into buildings and medicinal marijuana and things like that, just because there is a lot of good things to invest in this time and place. But I do hope I make it big one day, just so I can buy a house for my parents and we can all live happily ever after. But no, I do hopefully, with your guys' support, if you guys want me to make it big, then I'll make it big. But if not, everything happens for a reason, right? That's, at least that's what I believe. Why you a hoe? So you're gonna attack me like that? Like, you're gonna come on my channel and call me a hoe? Why am I a hoe? Because I was born in the Home Depot. When are we gonna do a mukbang? Girl, let me know. I love eating, so whenever you're down, I'm there with my camera and relay. Do I smoke? Smoke what? How did your parents react when you told them you were gay? You're so amazing, by the way. Thank you, love. I never actually told my parents. Like, I feel like they kind of just always knew. I mean, when I was little, I would ask for Barbie dolls, and I would say, when I grow up, I'm going to become a mermaid. So I guess they kind of just already knew, and yeah, like I never told them, just because I never felt that I had to tell them, just because I wasn't really hiding it. I wasn't hiding it, but I wasn't making it obvious either. I kind of just lived my life. And then eventually one day my mom was talking to my brother, and then she's just like, oh, when are you gonna bring a girlfriend to the house or whatever? And then like she turned that to me, and then she's like, Itu, like, when are you gonna bring a boyfriend here? I was just like, oh, okay, mom. Okay, well, that's me coming out to you, I guess. You telling me to bring a boy home. What made you start doing makeup in the first place? I've always been like a fan of I've always been like a fan of makeup. I remember being super little and just like watching my mom like get ready in the mirror, put on her mascara, her lips, you know, her face. I've always just really been drawn to makeup, so I guess it wasn't really what made me want to start doing it. It was only just a matter of time for me to start doing it. Will you start doing vlogs? By the way, love your makeup looks. Thank you, love. Vlogs, I mean, if you guys want them, yeah, I'll do them. Like, that's no problem for me. But honestly, I don't really go out. I don't have a lot of friends that I hang out with. Mainly, I honestly just prefer to be home. Or if I'm gonna be with a friend, it's gonna be like at their house or somewhere like, you know, like not a club or somewhere like a festival or things like that. It's gonna be like very intimate setting, just because I don't like dealing with large crowds. I do not like dealing with, I don't like being around a lot of people, like, period. Like, if I'm just around too many people at once, I just shut down. I just want to leave. ¿Cuánto cobras para quinceañeras? Depende de cómo quieres el maquillaje, depende si quieres pestañas postizas, depende de qué estilo de maquillaje, si quieres algo pesado o si quieres algo más sencillo. Todo depende en qué quieres y dónde vives, porque también manejo hasta ti. Perdón si digo algo mal porque no sé hablar muy bien el español. Estoy intentando lo mejor que pueda, pero perdóname si digo algo mal, pero depende en muchas cosas, como dije, cómo quieres el maquillaje, si quieres pestañas, etcétera, etcétera. When did you discover your love for makeup? At a very young age. I think I fell in love with putting it on the first time I put it on. Like, it was just magical. Even though I look like absolute shredded garbage, like, makeup is just powerful. Like, if you have not worn makeup and you're watching this, put on a pink lipstick, put on a blue eyeshadow, put on mascara, put on at least one piece of makeup, and you'll see how much your self-esteem changes and how much more confident that you become. I love makeup. The last question, why don't you grow out your hair? Because long hair is annoying. I like the look of it, but like dealing with it, I wouldn't be able to, just because, like I said, I do like to be comfortable. So, and then if I had long hair, I wouldn't be able to switch the wigs out. I would just have to wear my natural hair all the time. And if I wore my natural hair, I would have to straighten it or curl it every time I did my makeup. And one, I can't style when it's on my head. I have to do it like on a wig head or on someone else's head. And did I say one? I forgot what I said. Another reason I want to be able to switch out my hair color, you know, like let's say I want a pink wig, bitch, I'm not gonna go and buy a tub of bleach and then put pink hair color and then the next day be like, oh, I want blonde, you know. Like, it just, to me, it doesn't make sense, just because I like different hairs for different looks. So unfortunately, that looks like all the questions that I had today. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Leave it on a happy note. Leave a positive comment about yourself in the comments below. What do you like about yourself? I want you to leave at least one thing that you like about yourself. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.